Welcome back to Let's Read Judge Dredd. Today's episode doesn't appear to have a name, so here we go. They met, as usual, at the old man's. They called him old, but he's maybe 43, 44. To them, that's old. Ava told them it was Ziggy Taft's brother. When the Tri-D-Star flaked from creeping buboes, the old man got rich like Mega. We are at Biggie Smalls' block. Why he's running a SAB unit, you gotta wonder why he's running an SAB unit, you gotta wonder. But they only got the best as long as he's paying. Sonic blasters take out the target and anything in the immediate vicinity, so careful where you point them. Where the hell's Moose? On her way up now. Her real name is Mickey, but they call her Moose. Just like Butch isn't Butch and Ava isn't Ava. The old man is still old. The old man is still old, though. Cruddy baby service. I'm never using them again. You brought the baby? What are you gonna do with it? Can't leave him here to take him. Have to take him with us. Don't worry, I've got a proper harness. He loves sky surfing. Are you out of your mind, Moose? There's gonna be judges out there shooting at us. Well, what do you want me to do? This is the big one, the first citywide SAB action. I'm not missing out, Ava. Goo, 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 goo. Butch, will you stop talking that gibberish? You want him to grow up as idiotic as you? For some reason, the old man says okay. Maybe he sees the babe as a lucky charm or something, which is crazy. But then if they had any sense, they wouldn't be doing this in the first place. From the drop-off point, there's a dead zone till the PSU camera picks them up over the plastine works. They've been through the route 100 times. They know every cam on it. A minute to target. 40 seconds, ready weapons. Whee! At the public surveillance unit, Megacity 1's prime organ of control. We have surfers, could be SABs, city flats. I count 6 flyers, repeat 6, low level, sector 11, downway. Height 1,000 and dropping. Surfers are definitely armed. Confirm we have saboteurs. The action has been coordinated with the SAB groups all over the city. Better to confuse the hunt.
30 units, Western Sector 91. We have 4 surfers inbound over Abner. Possible surveillance action brigade raid.
Dredd, I have them in sight. Meat wagon required. Enlarge that. Drock!
Dredd, do not shoot. One of them is backpacking a baby.
What? Let's do it. Scrash! Ba-bang, ba-zang, scrash, scrash! Inform all units SABs are hitting Roosevelt Parade. Surfer with child is clearly identifiable. Avoid targeting. Use heat seekers or high-X. Otherwise, pick your targets and shoot to kill. PSU now, they could use the cams like pinheads, but generally they don't like them big. They want to know what you're. They want to know. They want you to. They like them big. They want you to know you're being watched. They figure it's a deterrent. Maybe so, but it's an easier spot for the SABs. Arcade cam's going down, losing visual, ready, external 9, 12, 21. We get identification from that? Too young, won't be anything on record yet. Surveillance Action Brigade, that's what SAB stands for, not sabotage like some think. Just citizens who don't like being watched. All the time, every move they make. Big Brother watching. It started way back in the 1900s when autocams came in and just grew and grew. Now you're like a fish in a bowl. You can't breathe without it being noted down, cross-referenced, analyzed for possible prosecution. And it's not right. You just know it's not right. So the SABs, they're not trying to hurt anyone. They're just taking action against the intrusion in their lives. Is that such a crime? Wah! Don't cry, honey. It's almost over. Most of the time, they get away with it. Too hot, break off, break off. But sometimes things go wrong. Damn. Better. Ava! Surveillance Action Brigade. Wait. A Surveillance Action Brigade SAB raid has gone wrong. The murdering bastards! Bastards, 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 bastards. Have a patrol coming. There's nothing we can do for her. Have a patrol coming. There's nothing we can do for her. Let's go! Control, remind the HV that one of the SABs is carrying an infant. On no account put its life at risk. They have their escape route all worked out, down among the norms. No judge is going to risk a shot. Go round, go round! In the sub-basement of the shopperia, there's a Zoom stop. One just pulling out. Scratch! Up until now, their every move is still on camera. In the public surveillance unit, Peps entering the Zoom tube. Next exit on Macy. Detail units to intercept. A disused branch cuts off from the main Zoomway. The old man knows about these things. They'd never have lasted long without him. Freaking judges, this is one sick society, I'm telling you. To think I brought the baby. I must have been out of my mind. Right? I got a feeling it's the baby that kept the rest of us alive. You notice they weren't firing heat seekers. Yeah, now you know, Mish. No high X either. A couple of those would have wiped us. We struck unlucky tonight, but it happens. It won't take them too long to figure out we're gone. Better get moving. Wump.
Control to Dredd. SAB last seen entering southbound tunnel shopperia 91 Zoom. Have not yet emerged. Believe they have escaped via disused branch line to Ortison. Now close to public. Judge at scene reports signs of entry. HV recently parked nearby.
PSU cameras didn't pick them up coming out?
Negative. Big blind spot around the orb. SABs must have known. Like to know where those creeps keep getting their information.
No big deal. If we've got one, we've got them all. It's just a matter of time. Winter Erica Vernon. Apartment 04AA, Jules Remit. Sector 91. 4412 2100. F status 01. Once the dead SAB's identity is established, PSU can get to work. They can access her school, medical, work, and block records. Every credit record, and banking transaction she's ever made is on file. Every dealing with the government or public agency. Every sighting of her, every positive identification by any public surveillance cam anywhere in the city is recorded, cross-referenced, analyzed. Within a matter of minutes, they can lay out her whole life on the dissecting table. They can tell you where she went at night, who she knew, who she met, who she slept with, and how often. They can tell you where she was on the last 6 nights SAB 91 was known to have been active. Where she was last spotted, in fact, tonight.
Go to penthouse apartment, Biggie Smalls, investigate occupant, Donald Taft.
On my way. They know they're finished. Nobody understands the power of the PSU better than they do. You're leaving? I don't want to, Ice. I don't want to do ice, Butch. I couldn't take it. Besides, I know all the SAB contacts. They catch me. How long do you think I'm going to hold out? I have to go. Blip. Ching. Look, I've got an Intercontinental fueled up and waiting. I'll be in the Free State in an hour. You're both welcome to come. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm not running from them. It's the way I feel, too. It'd be like admitting we did something wrong. Don't blame you, though. Hope you make it. Thanks, Moose. Appreciate that. Crash! Freeze! This is a bust! Surveillance Action Brigade raid has gone wrong. You know, I feel like there's a bunch of episodes here and they just did not freaking set them up as different episodes. Sigh. Okay, here we go. A Surveillance Action Brigade raid has gone wrong. One SAB activist is dead. Now the Justice Department closes in on the others. Tafts, Donald, Penthouse Apartment, Biggie Smalls. Shook, Spearman, J, Hab Unit 20984, Frank Warren. Tafts' apartment is empty. Control looks like he left in a hurry. We've got a soiled diaper here, fairly recent, I'd say. It confirms the presence of suspect Lunas. Lunas, Mika, apartment 3331B, Tennyson. Tonight on Who Gives a Damn, what do you think we're talking about? Knee pads? Essential fashion item, a must for morons. Wear 'em, or can't bear 'em. Let's hear from you. Cootie Jackson, you want to insult him or anybody else? The number is 0808. Who gives a damn? The SABs have been out in force tonight. 4 shot dead, 767 arrested. Who the hell do these people think they are? What's so bad about being watched anyway? Finally, hotties. Everyone's got a hottie horror story. Who gives a damn what you think? But give us a call anyway. Next up, it's Butch from the Frank Warren. I've seen them rat holes in the Warren. You must be some kind of scumbag, huh, Butch? I guess some people would call me that.
I just did. Okay, who do you want to insult?
Nobody, unless it's the judges. I just called to talk about SABs. A friend of mine died tonight.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're another one of these bleeding hearts.
We weren't hurting anyone, just cameras, that's all. We were trying to make a point, striking a blow for our rights, and they murdered her. That's what it was, murder.
Are you telling me you're an SAB, Butch? You know the judges are listening, and if they aren't, we'll tell them. They'll trace you, Butch. They'll get your ass. You know something, Butch? I and millions of others will be cheering. That's right, cheering, because you're a jerk. You hear me, Butch? A jerk.
We got their HV in the roof port control. Oh, we've got their HV in the roof port control, complete with SAB 91 surf suit and board. Taft and another HV here. Had another HV here. Big intercom, inform perimeter watch. They may be attempting to leave the city. Taft and Linus may be Taft
and Linus, baby, just run a voice print on a corridor talk show. It's shook, counting located, AI, fade upper levels. Units are on their way.
They're gonna get us anyway. I just called because we heard your show on the way back from the raid, and I thought somebody ought to put you straight.
So put me straight, wise guy. So what if you were being watched? If you're not doing anything wrong, you got nothing to fear, right?
Wrong. You don't know how wrong. And if you don't believe me, just wait till they use the information on you, and they will, sooner or later. Who are you talking to? Butt brain on that talk show. Hang on a sec. The thing is, they've got no right spying on us. The issue is control, butt brain. It's about who's in charge, us or them. So as long as the judges have that kind of power, as long as we allow it, it will always be them. Ever wonder if you might be a little paranoid, Butch? Don't worry, the judges are on their way. They can cure you. Let's speak to someone with something sensible to say. Norm and Dan Blocker, you did something naughty with a hottie? Sister okay about the baby? Sort of. Didn't tell her how long I was going to be away. She's in for a shock. What do you want to do? How about the precinct? They've only just got their cams fixed after the last time. Hold it. Suits me, let's do it. Both on power boards, control flying low over Gene Junction. They're heading for the Cola District. Bazang, crash. Bazang, bazang, scratch. Bazang, scratch. Bazang, scratch. HV. Oh.
HV state rank number, designation, and purpose of flight.
This is Intercon 7118-AKM7, bound for Britsid on routine business.
Set down on the wall bay for inspection.
Regret that's not possible. Gotta stop this before somebody gets hurt. Ba-dam, ba-dam, ba-dam. Rip, scrack. Moose. Fracka, fracka. Faboom. I'm coming. Oof. Don't shoot, we surrender. Where's the baby, Micah? My sister, she'll look after him. Give them the full details at your ISO block. They'll see proper documents are made out. Spearman shook. And Micah Lunas, I'm sentencing you to 10 years for possession of firearms, destruction of Justice Department property, endangerment of life, and membership in an illegal organization. Give it to him, Dreddy. You ought to lock them crazies away for life. Gangs are destroying cams inside blocks. SABs are doing it out on the streets. You gotta wonder why we bother sometimes. Yeah, when the creeps are gonna get wise and realize we do it for their own good. Alright, that would be the end of today's episode. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join us again next time.